Tracy. Welcome to a MoonFullArt Creativity Tarot reading. Hello, happy holidays, and thank you for being here. I'm so excited that you are taking time out of your very busy schedule to spend time with me. I appreciate it. This reading is for the week of December 19th through the 25th. What major arcana is traveling with us this week? What is our overarching message for this week? The Empress. Again. I'm a little thrown off by the Empress 3 weeks in a row. I'm not sure of how to take that. Except to say that the Empress is all about manifesting. The Empress is all about bringing our projects and our goals and our ambitions to life. And if we are manifesting with the Empress this week, what are we discovering? We are discovering the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords asks us to discover the ways in which we are manifesting, the ways in which we are reaching our goals. The Seven of Swords asks us to think about our methods for getting things done. Are we taking shortcuts, or are we doing our best to reach our goals while being on the up and up, I guess? The Seven of Swords asks us to discover the ways in which we think about our productivity, the ways in which we think about our processes and our work practices. And what are we embracing this week? We are embracing the Knight of Swords. It's a lot of air. The Knight of Swords is the knight who's passionate and going full steam ahead. This particular knight is rushing towards the Seven of Swords. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Not sure. You get to decide in your life. The Knight of Swords as a personality, the Knight of Swords can be very brash and very no nonsense and very cut to the chase. The Knight of Swords is not one for small talk. They come into a room like a whirlwind and leave the room in the same way. Having the Knight of Swords in our embrace position is asking us to embrace that energy of knowing and being sure of our goals, knowing and being sure of what we're manifesting, and just moving full steam ahead. While we are embracing that that Knight of Swords and Seven of Swords energy, what are we expanding? We are expanding with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is frequently a card with a card of conflict and conflicting goals. Are your goals in alignment with the other people on your team? Or do you all have conflicting goals, in which case it's creating some chaos and making things less efficient and streamlined? I'm noticing the color palettes in the Five of Wands and the Empress. It's very much the same color palette, which is always interesting when that happens. Lots of fire and lots of reds and oranges. The Five of Wands asks us to expand the ways in which we express our passion, the ways in which we show up for our passion, and the ways in which we communicate and handle conflict. And what are we appreciating this week while we're handling conflict and being sure of our goals? When we're sure, when we're standing in that Knight of Swords energy, are we dismissing everyone else and creating conflict? Or are we just going around everyone else and being a lone wolf and doing it all ourselves? How are we handling our ambitions, and what are we bringing to life, and how are we bringing it to life? We are appreciating the Page of Swords. That is a lot of swords, everybody. That means that this week is going to be a lot about what we think, how we communicate, how we move forward in alignment with our thoughts and our actions. Are our thoughts and our actions in alignment? Are we saying what we mean and meaning what we say this week? Having this many swords, having 3 swords out of 4, asks us to pay attention to what we're rushing towards and being sure that we're communicating and rushing forward in a way that brings about, in a way that we are manifesting things that we really want. Sometimes these swords can indicate that we are being too brash. We are dismissing other people and other people's thoughts and other people's ideas, and that's not the the best way to go about manifesting our goals. The Page of Swords is that energy of appreciating our youth and appreciating our, like, coming to something with a beginner's mind. The Page of Swords is that energy of just wanting to try all the things. So yes, we always want to appreciate that beginner's mind and appreciate those days when we have so many ideas and so little time to bring them all to life. The Page of Swords asks us to pay attention to how we are prioritizing our learning. How are we prioritizing our projects? How are we prioritizing what we say yes to and what we say no to? So having 3 swords this week does ask us to spend a good bit of time paying attention to how we're communicating, paying attention to what we're thinking, and paying attention to if our thoughts are in alignment with the words coming out of our mouth, and if our thoughts are in alignment with our actions. That is our energy for the week of December 19th. Make it a great week. Bye now. See you later.